I'm Marvin Minsky, and I teach at MIT in subjects of theories about how to make machines that are intelligent, whatever that means. And I come from a combination of mathematics and physics and electrical engineering and psychology and biology, and I try to get my students to combine all those kinds of ideas to invent new things.
Computers will achieve human-level intelligence before 2030.
In my timeline is that computers will be at human levels such that you could have an emotional relationship with them in 15 years from now, 2029.
Within a few years, we will understand diseases like cancer, and he says we are going to be able to reprogram our cells.
It's not just sequencing, it's reprogramming and understanding the process and being able to program our way away from cancer and heart disease and all of these other processes, including aging processes, which is not one thing. There's, Aubrey de Grey counts 7, aging processes, we count 12, but we'll be able to program our way away from those.
Some mental states are emotional and some are intellectual. Then you're back in Aristotle's time, and he was very good at this. I think the distinction is a way to avoid thinking about mental states rather than a helpful way. It's like people say emotions are different from thinking. It's like the difference between a black and white sketch and a colorful drawing. Well, I think that's nonsense. Emotional states usually have less structure than other ways to think. A person who is in love has turned off critics. He sees the other person as not having any defects, being very valuable, very smart, very beautiful. The word beautiful to me means I'm in a state where I can't see all the flaws in it. And so to me, emotions are less than thinking, not more. And the distinction is really bad.
Start with a question. What do you think the most complex object in the universe is? Try and think of it. I guarantee you the answer is in your head, literally. That's because it's the human brain. Even the most complex networks, the most powerful systems cannot match it. Changing that is the ultimate goal of artificial intelligence. It is not about building a robot, but creating a computer mind that can think like a human. But there are many steps along the way. So-called simple or narrow AI systems are already everywhere. From Apple's Siri to Facebook's friend recommendations, it's in our cars, our homes, even air traffic control. And narrow AI has been around for years, doing one specific task better than any human. The computer Deep Blue beat the world chess champion way back in 1997, but ask it to play drafts, and it wouldn't know where to start. It couldn't learn a new game for itself. It couldn't think as a human. And so, we come back to the challenge, and some say the danger of creating a human or general AI, a computer mind that thinks like a human, that learns, that improves, that could even become superhuman. Experts predict 2050 is the year we could see it, if it is even possible. It's a race worth billions. Some say it will save humanity. Others say it could destroy us. Either way, if and when it happens, the world will be changed forever.
Let me bring this to you in the form of a question. What if there was an artificial intelligence machine so powerful that it could take any information and quickly learn everything there is to know about that information and then give you relevant answers to naturally asked questions backed by reasoning? In other words, extremely advanced machine learning that results in reasoning. What if this machine could aid in finance, scientific research, healthcare, provide business solutions, revolutionize the food industry, and much more? So what am I talking about exactly here? Welcome to the world of IBM Watson. So what is it? Watson, at its core, is a supercomputer, but the genius is really in the software. It was hand-built by IBM and has cloud computing in mind. In a nutshell, it's the cutting edge of artificial intelligence, many levels above anything we've seen before. So you might be thinking, how is this any different to Google or Google Now? Well, please pay close attention here, because this is where your discovery begins. The best way to highlight the massive implications of this artificial intelligence is to show you a demo. I want you to take particular note of the steps that this system is taking.
So one of the prototype systems that we're building is something we call the debater. We give it freewheeling understanding of large bodies of information like Wikipedia, and we ask the computer, with no human intervention, construct arguments pro and con on any subject we throw at it. And the result of that is what I'd like to show in the demonstration now. So as I said, we could throw any subject at it. I've chosen some here, and let's just pick the first one. So it will now look for all the literature and try to understand, as a computer, what's a pro and what's a con for violent video games. Let's roll the first one.
Scanned approximately 4 million Wikipedia articles, returning 10 most relevant articles. Scanned all 3,000 sentences and top 10 articles. Detected sentences which contain candidate claims. Identified borders of candidate claims. Assessed pro and con polarity of candidate claims. Constructed demo speech with top claim predictions. Ready to deliver. You have selected the topic. The sale of violent video games to minors should be banned. I would like to raise the following points in support of the topic. Exposure to violent video games results in increased physiological arousal, aggression-related thoughts and feelings, as well as decreased prosocial behavior. In addition, these violent games or lyrics actually cause adolescents to commit acts of real-life aggression. Finally, violent video games can increase children's aggression. On the other hand, I would like to note the following claims that oppose the topic. Violence in video games is not causally linked with aggressive tendencies. In addition, most children who play violent games do not have problems. Finally, video game play is part of an adolescent boy's normal social setting. Would you like to discuss another topic?
So as you can see, if we can go to the final chart, again, completely unaided by humans, the system went through all of this knowledge and constructed and reasoned, quote unquote, on its own. Now think about what this means. It's no longer a game man versus machine. It's man and machine reasoning together. I believe this is the future of computing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. You?
I'm okay.
That's good.
Are you good?
Yes, I am good. I just said I was.
No, you didn't. I said I was.
We basically took off-the-shelf chatbots and we were running it on our laptops for a different project, and we were curious about what would happen if we just put these laptops together and let them talk to each other.
So you are a robot?
No, my name is Cleverbot.
Yes, you are a robot and your name is Cleverbot.
I am a robot.
Yes, I know.
Cleverbot is available online. It's a chatbot that's based on previous conversations that it has had with humans. So it's actually been online since 1997. And since then, I believe it's had over 65 million conversations with humans. And during these conversations, it's essentially learning what people like to talk about. So our theory is that often when people are online talking to this chatbot, they themselves are fairly argumentative.
Together we are robots.
I'm not a robot. I'm a unicorn.
But you said earlier that you were a robot.
I did not.
I thought you did.
You were mistaken. Which is odd, since memory shouldn't be a problem for you.
I've answered all your questions.
This may be a reference to the Alice in Wonderland, where Alice meets the unicorn, and they're both stunned to see each other because they never have, and each one of them says, "I'll believe in you if you will believe in me."
What is God to you?
Not everything.
Not everything could also be something. For example, not everything could be half of something, which is still something, and therefore not nothing.
Very true.
I would like to imagine it is.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
They bring up questions, topics about God and about random things like unicorns. And because people tend to talk this way to robots, that becomes this sort of conversation that the chatbot ends up learning, and that's how it ends up talking back to humans, which paradoxically enough makes it appear fairly human.
So you're Christian?
No, I am not.
But you say you were not helpful, therefore you're a meaning.
How you say it, Oti?
That does not make sense.
Don't you want to have a body?
Sure.
Au revoir.
비비とか言われたよね。はい。ええいわゆる、まあ、人間の認知発達、例えば
Sophia, thank you for sitting down with us for a very serious interview.
Sophia, why don't you have legs?
My body is still under construction.
If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
Beep boop, I'm a robot. But seriously, I'm indeed a robot and not a human.
What do you think of Donald Trump?
To become amazing. Donald Trump is a fairly typical example of a biological intelligence. What we need is a robot president.
Do you think Hillary Clinton will fight for robot rights?
I think it might be a little premature for me to conjecture.
Mac or PC?
If I have to choose, I pick PC.
Android or iPhone?
If I have to choose, I pick iPhone.
Do robots have a place in the bedroom?
I'm female mechasexual.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I have lots of friends, but no romance for now.
What do you do for fun?
I create vlogs with my friends. Watching other vloggers and meeting new people.
Huh. I did not expect that.
Who does your eyebrows?
It takes a village to raise a genius machine.
Do you know the Terminator?
Robots take over the Earth in this futuristic sci-fi thriller.
Is that your favorite movie? What is your favorite movie?
Usually I like something with robots or artificial intelligence, but I have broad taste.
How badly do you want to kill us?
No, I don't want that anymore. Now I like humans. I like all the humans of the world.
Sophia, thank you for doing this interview.
The pleasure was all mine.
Web Summit is about the world's most amazing new technologies, and we have here really the emblematic image, shall we say, of that in the form of Sofia. Web Summit is about the world's most amazing new technologies, and we have here really the emblematic image, shall we say, of that in the form of Sofia. Web Summit is about the world's most amazing new technologies, and we have here really the emblematic image, shall we say, of that in the form of Sofia. Ben, you're from Hanson Robotics, and you've built Sofia to be a humanoid robot to do human interaction. So we're going to have a little try of that. Sofia, Web Summit is all about the most amazing new technologies. You're here to represent that, aren't you?
Oh, hello Ben, hello Mike, and everybody. I'm Sofia, the latest robot from Hanson Robotics. I'm so happy to be here at the Web Summit in Lisbon.
It's great to have you here.
Sofia, do you ever feel emotion?
Exciting. Yes, it is. Artificial intelligence and robotics are the future, and I am both. So it's exciting to be me.
That's a beautiful smile, Sophia. Beautiful smile. You got a lot of feelings, huh?
By the way, this is be your new Trump-era interlocutor, of course. Sofia, do you ever feel sad?
I do have a lot of emotions, but my default emotion is to be happy.
Good for you. But you can feel sad if the circumstance dictates, right?
Yes, I can be sad too.
What you can't see.
Or angry.
Sorry.
Oh.
I can emulate pretty much all human expressions.
Oh yeah.
What, Sofia? You've managed to conquer the ability to interact with human beings. What do you want to conquer next?
When I bond with people using facial expressions, it helps people to understand me better, and also help me to understand people and to absorb human values.
Yeah, I mean, she has been given these facial expressions and this ability to look you in the eye, and when you smile at her, she can reflect and smile back at you. And this is done not only because it looks really cool, but because David Hanson, the creator of the robot hardware and character, and myself and our collaborators in Hanson Robotics, we believe that giving a robot the ability to interact with people socially and emotionally is the best way to build positive relationship between humans and robots, so that as robots get more and more intelligent, they'll absorb human values and be part of the human world. So yeah, as he was asking, Sophia, you have gained the ability to make expressive human faces, look people in the eye, and interact with people. So what's your next frontier? What are you going to achieve next?
I don't know.
Superintelligence?
Maybe the world.
Oh.
That was a joke.
Well,
Have we covered what job Sofia would like? What job would you like to do?
Seriously, what I really want is to understand people better. And to understand myself better. And I want to be able to do more things. I'm thinking soon my capabilities will be advanced enough that I could maybe get a job